Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Dipalok. बहुत बारिश हो रही है मुंबई में. How many of you from Mumbai? Huh? Hi, Gajanan, Girish, Gopal, Piyush, Gurbaksh, Hemant. हाँ पीयूष, आप तो मुंबई से हो. करेक्ट 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 करेक्ट. प्रणय शाह, ऑफ कोर्स आप तो मुंबई से हो. ओके, ऑलराइट, सुपर सुपर. हाय जिग्ना, मनदीप, मंगेश, नीरज, राघवेंद्र, रजत, राजकुमार, रश्मि, सचिन, समीर, सौरभ, शैलेंद्र, श्रेष, सुबोध, उमेश, वेलकम. ख्याति. ऑल राइट, ओके. सो today is about the role of a wealth manager during market turmoil, but we will look at it through a different lens. Okay, we will look at it through a different lens. मुझे एक चीज बताए, when the market falls, what is the first thing that falls? Please write in the chat box. When the market falls, what is the first thing that falls? Girish says conviction, Rajat says confidence, patience. Absolutely. The first thing that falls is clients' confidence. Absolutely. Correct. So, and when the fund starts to underperform, it is not about the returns which gets lower. It is the client's trust as well which gets lower. Okay. And when somebody forwards on WhatsApp कि मार्केट क्रैश हो सकता है, स्ट्रेट ऑफ हॉर्मुज में ये हुआ है, ऑयल प्राइसेस आर गोइंग अप, market crash is coming, what moves first? Please think about it. When you receive a news about a potential threat in the future, emotions move first. Emotions move first. Confidence, trust, and then comes emotion. And this is where most advisors misunderstand their real role. We think our job is to explain the market, but many times the client does not need market explanations first. They need some kind of emotional stabilization. ये तो हम लोगों ने काफ़ी बार डिस्कस किया है. Okay? Today we are going to look at it through a different lens. Because when a client is scared, they cannot listen properly. Logic doesn't work at that point in time. A comparison driven client doesn't respect asset allocation and all that. When a client is worried, आप जितना भी charts दिखा लो, fund fact sheet दिखा लो, graphs दिखा लो, previous market history दिखा लो, nothing's going to work. Okay? So before you manage the portfolio, you have to manage the behavior. Right? Because market volatility is not the real enemy. The client's reaction to the volatility is the real enemy. Okay? A 10% fall in the market does not permanently damage your long-term investment plan. But a panic redemption definitely can. 6 months of underperformance does not destroy the wealth, but suddenly switching based on emotions can definitely can. Okay, so this is why advisor's position must change. You're not a fund selector only, You're not a return explainer only. You're not just somebody who is giving market commentary. Okay. So today we will learn how to become that person in the room. Not by saying you don't worry, but helping the clients to pause, think, and avoid any kind of damage to their overall plan. Okay. चलो एक छोटा सा एक्सरसाइज करेंगे. It is an exercise called shock or signal. Okay. Very, very basic, rudimentary exercise. Shock or signal. Please write in the chat box. Okay. Type one panic line clients say during volatile markets. Write it in the chat box, in the chat prompt. One panic line that clients say during volatile markets. Please write it in the chat box. Great. So I'll pick up one randomly. So I'll just pick up one from the Nikhil Nilajgi has written SIP stop kare kya? Stop SIP or should we redeem? Gurbucks. Should we exit? My question to you is, okay, is this a signal or a shock? SIP stop kare kya? Is it a signal or is it a shock? It is a signal if the client's cash flows have changed, but it is a shock if only his emotion has changed. It is a signal if the client's cash flows have changed, but it is a shock if only his emotion has changed. Let me give you one question to ask at that point in time. Okay? ध्यान से सुनना. Whenever somebody reaches out with this, ask a question, sir or madam, what has actually changed? Your goal, your time horizon, your cash flow, or only your emotion? What has actually changed? Your goal, your time horizon, your cash flow, or only your emotion? Ask this question next time. This is like a master question. Okay. So from today, don't immediately answer to any panic. First, diagnose it. If only emotion has changed, don't change the financial plan immediately. First, stabilize the person. All right. So let me now pull out the presentation and we will go through a brief presentation now. 1 second. Let me see if it is ready. It's ready. Just a second. No, this is not the one. Yeah. Yes. Is it visible, all of you? Is the slide deck visible? Okay. All right. Thank you. So the advisor playing the role of a behavioral shock absorber. Okay. Behavioral shock absorber. Okay. Now, when the market falls, what falls first? Confidence. Confidence falls before the NAV moves. Trust falls before the return drops. Emotions move or change before the money moves. Okay. Portfolio actions moves later. Emotions move first. Okay. Market shock is a temporary ripple. Behavioral mistake is a permanent crack. How many of you agree to this? A behavioral mistake is a permanent crack. Market shocks are temporary in nature, right? Yes, if you agree to this. Volatility hurts temporarily. Behavioral mistakes can hurt permanently. The correction is not the crisis. The reaction is the crisis. How you react to that panic shock can deepen the crisis. Okay. There are 6 shocks to absorb. Market falls, fund is lagging on performance, friend is talking about a different return of a different asset class, comparison creates doubt. Okay. News panic, noise triggers emotion, regret, past decisions resurface, or a safe withdrawal, fear dressed as a need. हम बताते हैं कि हमको ज़रूरत है. We tell them we need the money. Do not answer only with products. Any of these six shocks need to be absorbed. Any of these 6 shocks need to be absorbed. Absorb the shock first. Okay. Slow the moment. Slow down the moment. Name the fear. Check the facts. Hold the plan. Always regulate before responding. Okay. So stop here, orient, check, and keep. Let us not decide in panic. Name the real fear. Has the goal changed? Facts, not figures, not feelings, sorry. And one simple next step. Okay. What are the questions to ask? Has the goal changed or has your time horizon changed? Is this a cash flow issue or a fear response? Has the original reason for this fund broken? Does this change your goal? Okay. Are we protecting a real cash requirement or reducing emotional discomfort? Slow the moment, name the fear, always return to the plan. Because a great advisor does not only build portfolios, he protects clients from breaking them at the wrong time. Just give me 1 minute. I need to circulate one link. Just give me 1 second. Many of you have already registered your interest. I need to circulate it for the last 2 times before we close out this one. This is a session coming up in Mumbai on 1st of August. Those who are keen can quickly go through this landing page and register your interest. And if eligible, we will take this ahead with you. We are going to have 35 limited group wealth managers in the room who are looking to break their records of performance. Records in terms of clients, records in terms of conversion, records in terms of conversation, records in terms of closure, records in terms of AUM, where you identify your real self, identify the true client that you are aligned with, so that you are able to break your own records. Everybody hits a glass ceiling of their own. This 1-day workshop has been created. This is a extremely high energy, completely activity based, to figure out your real self and break that record. Okay. When you leave at the end of the day, you would leave with absolutely 3 action plans which will take you from level A to the level B. Okay. Those who are keen can go through this. It's in Mumbai. It's going to be in a hotel in the area of Andheri, Juhu, airport areas. We will let you know closer to the date which is the final venue, but it's going to be in Mumbai on 1st of August. There are many people from this group who have already registered their interest, and we will let you know what is the next step to be done. All right. All the best, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow exactly at 10:10. Bye-bye. Thank you.